Alright boys, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here at round 14, East Rutherford of the EU 450 Aerial Championship. This is the heat race you guys see it now, and if you've been here before, you know how this will work. Going to be chipping in every now and then throughout the race. It's going to be showing you a bit of the heat race, and then obviously mostly the main event as well. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. Sit back, relax, and yeah, enjoy the racing, boys. This track was very difficult to come from the back of the pack. It was very easy. It was a very simple track. Qualifying was basically just F1 qualifying at this point. We qualified P10, which is not where I wanted to be. This little Ace Motor tough block that you see on the right here, that ruined about 10 laps. So that was really fun. That kept sticking out, and I kept going into that, which is really annoying. But we qualified 10th. We couldn't quite get a good lap, but it is what it is. We've got a decent gameplay for the heat, but unfortunately we got hit from behind, and it is what it is. We're coming from the backish. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. Sit back, relax, and yeah, I will chip in every now and then. Enjoy, boys.
Bruh.
And yeah, I do want to say a quick shout out to JS7 as well, our newest rider to the Club MX FXR program. He's currently sitting P10, I do believe, in the MXB Championship, fighting for podiums and top 5s in that. So one of our new outdoor guys. Obviously outdoor starts in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks if that. So yeah, we're going for outdoors, and he's a very good rider. Unfortunately, you guys will see in a little minute, but his lap doesn't count in the heat race, which is so frustrating. Obviously he's in a transfer spot here, but as you can see, he's dropping down in the leaderboard already. So yeah, a little bit annoying on his part. Kind of feel bad for him. Obviously this is his first ever Supercross race. This is his first pro year, and already battling for top 5s and podiums and outdoors is very good. So we've swooped him, we've dived him and got him on the program. And yeah, this is his first ever Supercross race. So just to make it, just to qualify, and to also be in a a fighting position in the heat race to go through to the main is very good. Unfortunately, didn't make it through the LCQ, got a little bit unlucky there. But first ever Supercross race, and then lap not counting in the heat race. I mean, brilliant start to your Supercross career. But nonetheless, making it into the night show on your first Supercross, can't be mad at that. So shout out JS7, newest rider to the Club MX program for this year. It is so scary battling someone's on high ping. Henrique probably didn't even hit me on his screen. As you saw maybe the lap before, someone dived up his inside and they're the one that went down. It is really scary battling someone with high ping, and obviously he dived up my inside there, nudged me out. Probably wasn't even intentional, but because of the ping and netcode in this game, he probably didn't even touch me on his screen. But it is very scary battling someone who's high ping. You don't want to get anywhere near them. You want to get around them as quick as possible, because you just don't know what's going on. You just don't want them to ruin your race, essentially. So you just have to try and make a move as quick as you possibly can. Managed to get the move on him there, but he was very aggressive, which, I mean, don't really want that in a heat race. You don't really want to be battling people with high ping, but we managed to get the move. We got around him quick enough, so we're all good. We survived. But yeah, that was the heat race. Managed to get P4 after that dreadful start, but we managed to get through the field, managed to get up to P4. Jake lost his heat race by 0.1 to Tyler, which is such a shame. He got second in his, but we got the comeback. We're straight into the main, boys. P4.
Yep, I'm flying through the air. This is not good.
Ricky!
Well then, what a brilliant start to a main event that was. Posty showed me his POV. Turns out Posty cased that triple, and then someone hit him into me, and I'm just getting thrown around here. I'm still getting pushed around. I don't even know who is around me at this point. I just want to get going because I've got absolutely flying. But yeah, Posty actually showed me his POV, and he got hit from behind, which obviously his Aussie ping yeeted someone into me, and then he flung me. And then I get hit over the whoops or go down, I can't remember what it was. But at this point, I'm dead last. I think there's one person behind me, and I'm like, right, okay, well, my race is over, I think. But yeah, that is dead last, and now I'm back in 21st again. But yeah, I was like, yeah, my race is done. My race is over at this point. This track is super, super hard to come from the back of the pack, but now it's time to lock in, try and make some moves, and I was aggressive. I had to be aggressive. I was just trying to make as many moves as I possibly can. I needed to make some moves before the E-road got too bad and made it really, really hard to change the line and make passes, so I knew if I wanted to get a good result tonight, I need to go now. These first few laps are the most important of the race. That is the most annoying thing about this track, I should say, is because no one is making mistakes, pretty much, and I roll over a berm, and I lose all the positions I've just gained in the last, like, 4 laps. So everyone's just gone past me again, now I've got to do it all again to try and pass them again, which is really, really annoying. We were just making moves, and now we've got to do it all again. Brilliant. I kept getting super sketchy in the whoops because there was always someone around me I had to like check up for, or I had to go into it, like enter the whoops differently because someone was in front of me, so it was getting very, very sketchy in the whoops. That's just an unfortunate crash. I come into the whoops wrong, the front end skipped over, and then it just dived right into the pocket of the whoops and we front flipped. Luckily, we only lost 1 position. I say luckily because this track was so close. Like I said, 1 crash could be 3 to 4 positions. So to lose 1, I just need to get up, get going, get that position back.
nice.
Thank you, Jockey, for that lovely T-bone over the corner there. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So that allowed Tyler to lap me, which is really annoying because never really want to be lapped, to be honest. However, my max HUD is set up so I can see how close the people are ahead of me and behind me. You can change it from like how far you are from the leader or how close you are to the people, you know, position in front, position behind, etc. etc. You get the deal. However, when I get lapped, it stops. It stops updating. It just puts me. It just says 1 lap. I'm just 1 lap down to everyone. So I don't know where I am at this point. From this point on, I don't know who I'm battling with. I don't know where I am. I could be in 6th. I could be in 15th. I generally do not know. So the position that I get lapped in is basically what my max HUD says until I cross the line. So don't take any notice of what max HUD says, basically, because I didn't even know where I was at this point. I just knew I had to just keep going forwards and hopefully finish the line in the top 10, basically, after how this race has gone. I do want to say as well, thank you, Tyler, for the lines, because when I was behind him, I was behind him for like 2 or 3 laps, but I just followed his lines. I just basically did whatever he was doing, and it was so much better than whatever the hell I was doing before. So thank you, Tyler. I basically just followed him for a few laps to learn what lines he was doing, and then just did whatever he was doing, basically. So yeah, this is the final lap of the race. Brad was right in front. Like I said, I wasn't actually sure whether this was his position or not. I think it was. Obviously, I know now that it was, but I was obviously pushing to get in, but didn't have time. Isaac ran out of fuel with a lap to go, so sat on the finish line for a whole lap. So very unfortunate. I think Isaac was running like 6th or 7th or something at the time, so unlucky for Isaac, ran out of fuel.
Yeah, just fucking
held to Jake, well done, Jake
really.
rode well. Jake got P2, so very good ride from Jake, his first podium this season. He come into the year, obviously last year had multiple podiums, and wanted to come into this season with being, you know, top 5 podium guy every round. But with it being so stacked this year, it's been hard. So me and Jake, we both have a podium this year now, which is nice. Breezy got P6, I believe it was, so 269, not terrible, I guess, after the start I had been literally yeeted across the map to the finish line. There was a lot of people that had laps not count in the heat race and also in the main as well. So I was just, honestly, my first thought as soon as I got yeeted, I was not angry. I was like, oh my god, I was just hoping my lap didn't start, because obviously it's by the finish line. I didn't want my lap to like not count or anything, so thank God. I'm just taking the positives from it and just thankful my lap counted and we were all fine. But honestly, dead last to 9th. I feel like with a good start, I could have maybe been top 5 in that. This track was a very start well, finish well kind of track. So honestly, to be able to get up to 9th, I think I'll just take it with a pinch of salt. Like, I could have done better, but being absolutely flung across the map and still, you know, getting 9th, I mean, I guess I'll take it. Can't be too mad, I guess, with that comeback. But we're P6 in points now. Managed to pass Finn. Obviously, Finn hasn't showed for the last few rounds. So we're P6 in points now. So is what it is. 9th overall in the night. 6th in championship, where we want to be. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.